Hi here, Finns here. I am back for another video, and today, well, all the songs for Eurovision 2023 are all out now, and it's time for me to talk and review about all 37 entries for this year's Eurovision. Yes, 37 countries this year, 3 less than last year, sadly. But still, as I say, quality over quantity, and I think we've got a good field of songs this year. So, in this video, I'm going to dive straight through it, listen to all the songs again in a quick recap, and talk about which ones are my favourites, ones are my least favourites, all that jazz, talk about it, and my overall impression about what I think of Eurovision 2023 as a whole. Anyway, so let's begin. Let me talk about the songs for Eurovision 2023, starting now. Oh, and by the way, my voice will be a bit high-pitched because there's a lot of songs to get through and I don't want to get a copyright claim on this video. So let's continue.
So let's start off with Albania. Albina and her family. I like this. I haven't really talked about this song on this channel that much. I like a Balkan ballad from Albania. I think maybe sometimes too many cooks spoils the broth. But I quite like this. You know, people are sleeping on this, but this could surprise. Sasha Boplovtis is doing staging, so you never know. This has potential for Albania. I would like to see it in the final, but will it though? I don't know. Armenia, Brunette and Future Lover. Oh, I like it. It's so delicate at the start, and I love the rap in the middle part of the song. I like it, and I think we will see this in the final, despite getting the number 2 spot in the running order. But there's just something magical about Armenia this year. I really quite like it. The pace of the song, and those vocals. This needs to be in the final, and this could do very well for Armenia. Australia, Voyager, and Promise. Kind of one of our bands this year. Kind of a metal synth kind of rock song, but it's not too aggressive, which I like. There is moments where it can breathe. I like this. I think this is potential. It ain't a Eurovision winner by any say, but I think it gives itself to really good staging, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they're going to perform this live. Austria, Taya and Sanella with, who the hell is Edna? Anna Po. Yeah, it's quirky, it's creative, and I like it. It's a good Austrian entry, and Austria hasn't done that well in the recent years of Eurovision, so this is a really good comeback for them. And I think this could do well for Austria. It'll give them their best result in a few years. Interested what they're going to do on stage. Azerbaijan and the twins from Azerbaijan. Tell me more. You know, this is very different. I give respect for Azerbaijan for sending something a bit different, a bit unique to them. I think I do get a bit bored by the first couple of verses. The end part of the song's quite nice, actually. I think that's the best part of the song. I do get a bit bored, though, and the rap doesn't really grip me as much. Sorry, Azerbaijan. Belgium, Gustav, because of you. You know, this is a guilty pleasure on me. I do think that it's slightly dated for 2023. But I like it. I like the energy it brings, and I like the backing vocalist, especially the one that's been a backing vocalist before. Like, I want to see her as a lead singer next year for Belgium. But I like this. It's a guilty pleasure. I don't mind this. It ain't gonna win, but this will be fun to have at Eurovision. Croatia. Let free. Well, the producers ain't letting free performing number 3 in the semis. You know, this is different. This is unique. And you can call them a free. I think this is quirky. I think it's a tad bit annoying and a tad bit shouty, and it's a tad bit too much. But it's not terrible. There's something about it, though. Cyprus, Andrew Lambro, Break a Broken Hearts. I like this. It's vocally challenging, which I kind of like in this part. You know, it ain't going to win Eurovision, but I think it will do Cyprus proud if he can pull it off. Vocally, hard song to sing. I want Andrew to sing those vocals well. Do not do an Andrew Mahi on us, please don't. But there is something in this. Czechia, the newly named Czechia. I like this. Venetia and My Sister's Crown. How unique, a 6-piece girl group at Eurovision. You don't get that many times, and it could come across too many cooks or spoiling the broth again, but they all play their own part, and I like the mix of languages. You know, I just hope they don't mess up the staging, but knowing the Czechia team, they usually will have something good up their sleeves. I think this could do very well. Denmark, Riley, breaking my heart for Denmark. I like this. I think this is a really cool song, but I don't like the auto-tune part of it. I think it does damage it. It damages a really good song. But it is very catchy, and it will be a good opener to semi-final 2, and he's representing the Faroe Islands, so you can't hate that, surely not. I like it. Estonia, Alika with Bridges. A kind of Eurovision classic ballad. You know, there might not be as much of a big hook in this song, but vocally, She does get you. Do it again, again. Those vocal runs. Oh my god, she does deserve a place in the final though, but it's such a shame there's no juries and semis. It would have benefited with a jury system. But those vocals I can't ignore. And of course Finland, Kadia, cha-cha-cha. Oh, this is going to end the first semi-final off with a bang. There's a guilty pleasure to this. And I'm glad it's not 100% aggressive. You know, there's a slug, a pop sound to this as well. There is warmth to this. It's got heart. While being very silly at the same time. You know. France. Lazara and Évidemment. I don't know how to pronounce that right. I keep saying I like this, but I do. I like this. A good French diva in the mix is what we need. Yes. I like her moves in this music video. I like the styling. I like the sound of the French language. I mean, I don't know how it's going to do on the leaderboard. It could go anywhere. It's hard to predict. But I'm glad it's in the competition. Georgia. Oh, I'm done. Why have Georgia not sung this before Eurovision? This gets me. Eru, you're going to the party on Saturday. We're going to be seeing you in the grand final. This is Georgia's best entry in years. There's just something magical and beautiful about this entry. Oh, it gets me. This is good. Germany, the Lord of the Lost and Blood and Glitter. You know, I respect Germany for setting something a bit out of the box this year after playing it safe before. You know, this ain't my genre of music, it's kind of heavy metal kind of rock. I do like that though. But I respect that it might not be my cup of tea, but they are really going for it. It's a very naughty effect. I just hope juries don't drag it down, but I've got a funny feeling they might. But we'll see. Greece, Victor, and what they say. I didn't even realise when I did my reaction, he's only 16! Bloody hell! He's so mature, those vocals. There's something special in this entry that people are sleeping on, but look, it ain't going to lift the trophy, let's keep it real. We ain't going to Athens next year, but this could qualify for Greece. It's qualified for worse. So I think this has potential for Greece. Oh, Iceland, the Jam Power. I like this. I really do. It's just got great energy. Okay, maybe the staging in Iceland could have been better, but on the Eurovision stage, this could come alive. Watch this space. Iceland could surprise people. I like this. I just like that richness, that power. Oh, it's so good. I want this to qualify and do well for Iceland. Ireland, Wild Give We Are One. You know, I like Ireland taking a band, you know, and it's quite catchy. And before, I do think the song is a bit on the tad safe side. That's why I struggle to warm to it compared to other songs. But I do like the reverb. That's one thing I like. You know, it doesn't run out of steam, it does go somewhere. I don't like the music video where they just cover heads and bags. I hope they don't have that on the stage. But it's alright, but not amazing. Israel, Norkrel Unicorn. This is good. This ain't bad. You know, it's got an interesting structure to the song, but it has moments to breathe. I think this is going to do well for Israel. I think this could be a good grand final opener. Like, it doesn't feel like a winner, but it'll do well for Israel. And I like that, Israel. The power of the unicorn, whatever it means. It's going to be phenomenon. I like it. Italy, Marco Magoni, and Luta Voce. Can't speak Italian at all. Well, he's back after 10 years. Quite a few returning artists this year. I'm not as feeling this Italian entry compared to other Italian entries before. But maybe with better staging, this could come alive again. And I hope Marco Magoni doesn't flop completely. I hope he doesn't come in the bottom 5. I hope he does rise. Latvia, Sunlight and Aya. I think this is a bit underrated. I've listened to this more since my first reaction, Anna. I'm all into it. I like this music video. Well, the concept. I hope they bring something like the music video to the staging. Cry. It's catchy. It's good. It'd be a nice story if Latvia gets to the final, but can it though? I don't know. Lithuania, Monica, Helsinki and Stay. I like this. I keep saying I like everything, but this is a good one from Lithuania. I like the gospel film. I like the Shuto. I think Lithuania could easily qualify in the semi-final too. I think this is going through. Like, it's not a winner, but it should do well for Lithuania. Oh, it's got a good vibe to it. Malta, the busker, and dance our own party. You know, this is a televote friendly song. I do feel bad they are sandwiched in a really bad part of the running order for them. But I like this. Like, this ain't a bad entry for Malta at all. Like, you know, maybe the saxophone isn't that groundbreaking, but it's a good mood. Like, yes, Malta. Moldova, Pasha Pafani, and Sole Si Luna. Oh, I think this is good. I think people are sleeping on Moldova for some reason. I really thought this would get more love from fandom. Oh, this is good. I don't people thinking this could win. This is epic. This is really golden. Like the folk pop song. I think people are sleeping on this. This will come alive in the semis when people see it live. There. And Pasha is such a talent, Moldova. Netherlands, me and Dion with Burning Daylight. I don't mind this. Nice harmonies. Okay, maybe it's not the immediate song, but this ain't bad. You know, there could be a chance Netherlands won't qualify, but I hope they do. It deserves to. And I think Duncan Lawrence co-wrote a good song with them. I think this is nice. This ain't gonna win, but it's nice. Norway, Alessandra, Queen of the Kings. This will open the first semi-final, and I'm glad it is now. Because this is going to be such a great opener. And she's 20 years old and so much confidence as well. And it's such a bang, isn't it? It's a bop. Oh, singing, and that high note. Oh, this is a bit of me, this. Yes. Poland, Blanca and Solo. Okay, listen here. I like it as a studio track. It's quick, very summery, catchy number. Live, those vocals. She needs a good vocal coach. Give her a good vocal coach. Do something, because vocally it's really awful live. But the song ain't that bad. Give it a chance. Give it a chance, everyone. But she needs to work on her vocals. Portugal, Mimi Cats. This is fun. It's very cabaret, very Moulin Rouge with the staging. This is a bit fun. And it's very playful. I enjoy this. I think this is going to go through for Portugal. I like this. This is good. This is so good. This is really, really good. And should do well for Portugal. The do-do-do. Oh, yes. Okay, Romania. Theodore and Andrea with DGT off and on. Yeah, I like his confidence on stage. You know what this is? I think I prefer the verses to the chorus. I just think the chorus is very shouty. And it still feels demo-y. I don't know when the revamp will come out. I hope soon. But I was hoping this would grow me, but it's just gone the other way. Oh, put the best two entries next to each other. San Marino, Pickle Jackson like an animal. Yeah, this feels very weak from San Marino. I just think, and lazy. And for goodness sake, what kind of man comes up to a woman saying, you look so attractive, you smell like an animal? Like, who says that? A little bit creepy, a little bit rapey. It's just not me. But they are nice guys, though. I've seen them in interviews. So that's a saving grace. Hello, it's Serbian Luke Black with Samo Miasis. I mean, they've really gone out with all the staging in this one. This is really out there. Really, really out there. But I'm intrigued by it, you know. I want to see it. I want it. Give it to me. I'm like, I think this will stand out. Slovenia joke it out with Kapadina. Or whatever it's pronounced right. But anyway, good indie pop rock sound. The best Slovenian entry in a while. And should get one of Slovenia's better results on the leaderboard. It's got a nice vibe to this. And I've seen them live, and they do elevate live. I just think this is so cool. This is such a cool song. Oh, I like it. Spain and Blanca Paloma with air. I mean, she's got really great arm actions, Blanca Paloma. Very flamenco sound. And I like this music video and the revamp. I think it kind of works. Maybe when I first listened to it, it felt like quite a lot to my ears. But I think I've got gradually used to this now. I don't know, I mean, it's also very hard to predict where Spain's going to be on the leaderboard. It's going to be somewhere, very hard to predict. But yeah, let's see. Sweden, we are not worthy of Queen Loreen. And Tattoo. This is magical. This is really beautiful. And this is different from Euphoria. Euphoria was more of a clubby Duns track. This is more artistic ballad. I mean, who knows what the staging will be in Liverpool because they can't do the sandwich thing, but you know the Swedes. They'll come up with something glorious, I would imagine. Oh, and you can never underestimate the power of Loreen. Switzerland, Raymore, Former and Watergun. He's got a good voice, very deep for him, very deep voice. War and gun, very catchy. It's a bit on the safe side, and a bit on the political side about, you know, guns and violence and wars, which Switzerland are very neutral when it comes to wars. This ain't bad, but will it stand out in the semi-final? Ukraine, Tiavoshi, and Art of Steel. This is cool, this was the first song released. I like the revamp. And for goodness sake, Ukraine sending a black guy to Eurovision is major. I think that's wonderful. And they seem like lovely guys, I've seen them in interviews. I like this. Like, I don't know if this is going to win Eurovision, and it's hard to predict where they're going to finish on the leaderboard, but this should hopefully do well for Ukraine, because it's so different. And finally, United Kingdom, Maya Muller, I wrote a song, My Country. Oh, this is so good. And has hit the charts way I point out. That is major. This is such a cool song. Good bop. Very Dua Lipa kind of sound. Then I wrote it, very catchy. Didn't you wrong, but I'm coming home. Oh, I like this. And without being biased, this is good. And I really hope in May, gives the UK a really good result.
So that is it. That is all 37 entries, and I was mostly positive towards that. I think there's a lot of songs that I like than dislike, which is good. And yeah, I think it's hard for me to pick out a personal favourite, but if I had to pick some Sweden, looking at my list over there, I just squashed together. Sweden, oh, Georgia was good, Armenia, the UK, of course. Yeah, those are my good ones. France, who else? Czechia. Oh, let's pick up some men. I keep picking out the women. Moldova. Oh, Moldova's really good. I think people are sleeping on Moldova. I think Moldova is really, really good. Yeah, there are. Finland is so out there, you've just got to love it. I mean, yeah, I mean, there is a few. I mean, it's hard for me to pick out a personal favourite. But you can see that in my independent reviews where I talk about all 37 entries and what my thoughts and feelings about the entry and where I predict they will go on the leaderboard. But yes, you can check that out later on my channel very soon. In any case, what do you think of the 37 entries for Eurovision 2023? Comment down below in the comment section below. Like and subscribe to this video, and I will be back for more content very soon. Then goodbye, people, goodbye, and go Eurovision 2023.